Wild Thyme Cooking with Allison Davis is brought to you by Corman Kitchen and Bath.
Welcome back to Midday Kentucky. Chef Allison Davis here in the Wild Thyme Kitchen. And today I am preparing something that we actually include in our weekly meal program. We're actually coming out with a new fall menu, but this is something that we have cooked all year long. This one is a pork scallopini with a fennel salsa verde. And so a salsa verde can be traditionally kind of an Argentinian dish, which has parsley and cilantro and oregano and lemon or lime juice or red wine vinegar with garlic, salt, and pepper. But we're going to kind of change that up a little bit. And so with this salsa verde, we're having a bit of dill with parsley, and we're adding in some fennel. So I like to cut the bulb, the bottom of the bulb, and I typically will split fennel in half. And just like when you have like cauliflower or even like your Brussels sprouts, you kind of have this little core right there at the bottom. And so I tend to just take that and just kind of make a little triangle cut, and I cut that core out. Now we can start to say we're going to do a little dice. So I almost cut it like I would an onion, where I kind of go in vertically and then horizontally so that I can go back across and have like kind of a nice sized dice. All right, so this fennel, this diced fennel, is going to go in with our salsa verde. But I said we're doing kind of a pork scallopini, so I want to start on our pork so it can be cooking. So I have some pork chops here, and I have them wrapped in plastic wrap. And what I'm going to do is we are going to actually pound these out. So I'll take them over here so you guys can see. But I use like a mallet, and so for the scallopini, it's almost like making a cutlet. So we're just going to kind of pound those out nice and thin, pretty quick and easy to do. Just, it's going to allow them to cook a little faster, and it's going to give you a little bit more surface area for your pork chops. All right, we're going to go in our pan with a little olive oil. You can tell we've got a nice hot smoking pan. I'm going to season our pork chops with a little bit of salt and pepper. And then these are just going to go right on to the hot pan. So we'll just let those cook and brown up. Also, the beauty of pounding them out is you're going to get them thinner to where you won't have to put them in the oven, and you can just finish cooking them all the way through right in your skillet. So this is great, you know, when you're in a hurry and you're trying to just get your dinner to the table, so to speak. Also a great way to let out that frustration from the workday, right? All right, so a little salt and pepper again on those pork chops, and then these are ready to go. And I think with this big surface, we can probably get all 4 of those in. All right, you don't really want to overcrowd, but you want to have a little bit of room between them so they can brown up nicely. All right, so that's going to work while we're finishing up our salsa verde. So I've got a bowl here. We're going to take our, let me get rid of our scraps here. We're going to take our fennel that we diced up, and we're going to add that into our bowl, along with a little bit of our chopped dill. And then we're going to just keep building it from there. We've got our parsley going in. I'm going to add some fresh garlic. I love the shallots or red onion, a little onion to give it that little pop and a little bit of the spice. And then we really want to add some citrus into this. So we've got our lemon zest and lime zest. You could go with orange zest. Really, it's up to you, whatever you've got in the pantry. So we got lemon zest, a little lime zest. And then we're going to go in with some capers. And I love, 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 love capers, and it's perfect with this pork. And then we're just going to kind of build this marinade. So I've got a little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of olive oil, and this is your salsa verde with a little salt and pepper ready to go on top of your pork. And it's really just a delicious topping. You get a little bit of that fresh vegetable ready to go. All right, well, I'm going to flip these guys over. We're going to let these finish cooking, and you guys know where to find this recipe. You can go to middaykentucky.com/recipes tab. I'm Chef Allison Davis. We'll be right back after this short break.